Here we are at the TFTB Center in Huntington, West Virginia. Kurt Huge, Alex Rockwell with you.
A lot of room on the highway there.
Yeah.
If you're looking to get to work or run some errands.
It's Manic Monday. It's Manic Monday. Put your fist in your friend's mouth.
I mean, you could do that every day of the week, but especially on Monday.
Make sure you have consent, folks. Now, first up, we have Jamie Noble with an open challenge.
I gotta say, I don't like this.
No.
Open challenges in the IGPWF never work out for anybody.
They do not. And here,
oh my God!
we have for you. You know, maybe I should move on. That was pretty hot.
Is it? Oh, fuck all y'all.
We're still gonna we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go. Hold on, I'm just gonna move this volume down just a smidge.
See, people want to hear this.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God! All right, so we should probably keep it here. Oh my God! So the big, I'm sorry, I almost said the big show.
Yeah, man.
The
He looks
Giant wearing a sweet tank top, Andre the Bigfoot. Where can you get that, Mr. Huge?
If you hit the link in the bio from wherever the hell you're watching this, you can hit our Redbubble store. It's a handsome shirt for handsome people. Wow, he got out of that thing pretty quick. That must be why he had those special muscle ports.
The holes in the back
yeah.
to rip it, a la Hogan.
It's like when you park, in reverse in a spot in a parking lot.
No, hold on. Let's show some mad respect to, of course, our current WWE Undisputed Champion, Jamie Noble, winning the title in an incredible murderer's row of, who was it? CM Punk.
CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, Big
Lesnar.
Show,
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. It was when the Deer Commissioner rewrote Vengeance 2003.
2003.
Denver still hasn't recovered in this timeline or any other. Also sporting some fine TFTB merch. I don't know where you can get that nice. I don't really get the sleeveless hoodie vibe. It's like you want the warmth, but then you don't have any sleeves.
I think he was so passionate that he just couldn't contain his upper. What muscles are those on the top? Are those shoulders?
You got shoulders.
Head and knees and toes. Now let's get this title match started.
An immediate size disparity.
Yeah, as you can see, oh my God, lifting them up.
It is all over.
This is gonna be basically throwing them like a rag doll. Donna, special shout out to Donna, who we rescued from the WWE ref pool. Thank God.
She was being trafficked.
And that's no kayfabe, folks.
I feel like when these competitors issue these open challenges, they're envisioning I don't know what, Doink or some
Dink.
Some enhancement talent coming down because that's who was available.
Mario Mancini.
Well, nobody wants to be Eminem.
Yeah, the Eminem, if you will. Now we have now the Giant is really just TCB, right? TCB taking care of business. Now just bashing his head into the canvas.
It's like I practiced a bunch of moves ahead of time, but why even bother using them when I can just smash this guy?
The size disparity is ultimately going to be the downfall of Mr. Logan.
A little worried about the nipple placement also. They're kind of drifting off to the side there. He might.
You think that's a temporal thing with the time travel?
It might be. Because we did see him come through the time portal.
We saw him arrive through the time portal.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Now, look at this. Jamie Noble trying to take a breather. The Big Show says, the Giant, he's going to kick my ass for that if I don't stop fucking it up.
These are two different guys.
You gotta imagine that we're probably going to take a break coming up here any minute now. Somebody get the graphic ready.
Another round of head presses or whatever the hell you call this.
I guess those are an overhead clean and jerk. Is that what that is?
Well, the clean press is like if you bent over and lifted him and then put him back down, the
Giant taking a moment to
demonstrate
his move. Yeah, Donna laying the hard count on. The Giant.
She believes in the details, the business of the match.
Well, it is a title match, and we do want this to end in the ring, but rules are rules.
Rules are rules.
The Giant is just going to take his own sweet fucking
He's
time.
looking a little. I think he's got that temporal displacement aphasia that affects some of the wrestlers. They really should give him a few minutes coming through the time portal before they go into the ring. What do I know?
Big DDD by Jamie Noble. I think that this has turned around. Look at this.
Oh, no, don't do it.
Can you imagine?
Oh.
I'm not sure what the physics were behind that, but we got a pin.
Using gravity against him. Oh,
That was a close one.
I was shocked he got to a 2 count there.
That was a close one. Big leg drop by Jamie Noble.
Shades of the Hulkster.
Shades of the Hulkster, indeed. Shades of the Hulkster, indeed. And
Going to the top rope now. This is what you got to do. You got to. Oh, never mind.
Going for the Alabama's or the Alabama Jam, I think is what we used to call it.
Alabama Jamma.
The Alabama Jamma.
Coxon.
It does. Now the Giant laying in with a whoa. Well, I don't know what you call that.
Reverse.
The camel cluck.
Reverse camel.
The camel cup.
Cup.
The camel cup. Big elbow drop. This has got to be
This
over
might
here,
be
right?
it.
2. Barely a kick out. I hear some music playing. What's going on here?
Now, oh my. No,
We are
this
in
cannot be.
We are in West Virginia.
If there's going to be a Foot sighting, it's going to be here. Foot looking like he's got some unfinished business, but I think he might be a little confused.
Now, do you think that this has anything to do, Bigfoot and the Giant, a.k.a. the Big Show? Do you? Oh, that did not work out for Jamie Noble at all. The interference sort of backfired.
It did, and Bigfoot himself is looking a little confused. I don't know. And then, there might be some beef also with the Giant wearing
The defibrillator.
the Bigfoot t-shirt. Maybe Foot's taking exception to that, saying, you haven't earned it. You cut the sleeves off. That's not how we do it in West Virginia.
Now that you mention it, I bet the shirt that it's available on Thanks for the Bumps Redbubble is in fact the issue between these. And of course, no flipping. We have more action after these messages. Stay tuned, Mr. Huge. I mean, you can't go in.
Well, I'm glad we took a moment to talk about turnbuckles.
Turnbuckles are good for you, George.
Oh,
and we're back. Now,
whoever's working the spotlights in the TFTB Center here, they're earning their minimum wage because look at that. It looks like Lady Gaga singing a solo. I don't know.
Lady Gaga, that is, I believe. Now, this is working to the champ's advantage. Of course, a count out means there's no title change unless, of course, the commission changed the rules in some
You never know. But I wonder if the Giant even cares about that.
Look at this.
He might just be wanting to inflict as much damage as possible.
He's jogging back to the ring, nailing these wind sprints that he is known for.
He really is known for this.
His cardio was definitely what he was known for most.
Meanwhile, Bigfoot, true to form, has just disappeared
I'm not even sure he was really here.
into the midst of time.
Sure
There is
really
no
here.
photographic evidence of him having gone down there.
Now, do you think that, I'll be honest, I think the Giant looks still, I mean, he is dominating, but he looks shooken up. This sighting of the Bigfoot freaked him the fuck out.
I think he was as confused as many of us were, because part of me is now wondering, maybe Bigfoot was running down on his side. I don't even know.
We don't know. Whose side is he on, as Bobby Heenan said.
As he famously, happily said.
We should start, when we start quoting the announcers, we should quote the episode. Whose side is he on? Bobby Heenan, Nitro, August 2008.
I do miss Gold Dust's classic movie quotes.
There hasn't been a wrestler nerd like a Gold Dust asking for wrestlers. I guess that's our lives.
This is it. You are witnessing it live to tape.
The Giant missing with his elbow drop. I think that would have been it. Now, look at this. Jamie Noble going for, I believe it's referred to as the trailer hitch. Remember when he was sort of had a redneck gimmick?
Yeah. That looks pretty painful, I got to admit. Is it over?
No.
Once again, I am thoroughly confused by the ref signals. When,
I'm a little confused about how the lights went out and our referee done. This could be it.
We have a different ref here.
We have a whole different ref here. Is that legal? Big
A
kick
near
out.
fall.
This.
I don't know what the rules are. Maybe somebody got a case of SARS or something. And
Can we take some time to figure out what's going on with this? I'm a little confused. I mean, there's a totally different ref here. This is a title match. Where's Donna? Is she okay?
This is an absolute travesty.
I mean, in West Virginia, I guess anything can happen.
Anything
It's cryptid country.
goes.
Anything. I mean, anything doesn't go in this match because it's a title match and there's specific parameters.
My brain was telling me there was some kind of pun there, and then I said it, and I was like, there's no, that dog will Huntington, there's nothing.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. Defibrillator. Now,
Another defibrillator. I mean, how many people can withstand 2 of those in one match?
Now, with some of the matches on the horizon that you see, this is a King of the Ring tournament. This is not a King of the Ring tournament qualifier, but you have to imagine that whoever wins the King of the Ring, of which we have qualifiers, I'm going to get it out one way or another. We have qualifying matches later for the King of the Ring tournament. You have to imagine who wins that might have their sights on the WWE title.
They might. I mean, and somebody's got to try to be eyeing unifying this title and the IGPWF championship held by Mr. Roddy Piper.
I didn't even think that was even possible.
Well, you know, when you can pull wrestlers from all timelines, I think anything's possible.
Jesus, Mother Christ.
There's that tiny little man we've seen before.
Oh, he is. You know what I found out on an unrelated note? That little kid who plays young Sheldon is from Arlington, Virginia.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Just like Sandra Bullock. And Jim Morrison.
I wonder if he loves the Italian store, too.
I mean, I don't know how you could be in Arlington and not love it.
Is this going to be over? Is this going to be a count-out victory for the Giant? He does not win the title. Why would he want this, Kurt?
I don't know. I think he might just be here to establish dominance.
Oh, he's taking a breather is what he's going to do. He's a little bit tired.
Yeah, I mean, that's not breathing, that's heaving.
Look
I
at
think
this.
we need to get some kind of medic. Oh, no.
Whoa, Jamie
Whoa,
Noble.
showing some extreme core strength right there.
This is some strength that we have not seen from Mr. Noble in quite some time. Not since his honeymoon.
The Giant able to kick out. I think I heard him. I think I caught what he was saying. That's my neck. I need it to live.
Jamie Noble going to the ropes. Big Enziguri.
Gesundheit.
I appreciate that. I am kind of concerned. You know, I noticed that you said SARS earlier. It's always confusing to me when you see an article go across the internet and they say, hey, oh, look, you missed a little mini Alabama jam there. When they say on the cruise ships, oh, mysterious illness, when it's always fucking SARS.
I know. It's either SARS or norovirus. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, come on.
Somebody scratched their butt and then got nachos, you know? What do you want?
Don't get the nachos if you've been touching your asshole.
Bring your own cheese.
That's all we ask. Jamie Noble.
Wow.
Good.
I like the strategy from Giant here because while he did start out strong, Noble has been bringing the pain to him.
Yeah, and if we have to, we're not trying to pick nits, but if someone has the better cardio, it's probably Jamie Noble.
I mean, you can look at it. Although I gotta say, the Giant looking pretty lean. Maybe he's under that same training regimen that King Kong Bundy was showing off in our recent
KKB.
Royal Rumble. KKB.
KKB has a tournament qualifier match later on tonight against Paul Orndorff.
The Onederful one himself.
He does want to be referred to from this point forward as KKB. I have that in good authority.
I will try to remember that. But I make no promises.
Jamie Noble.
He's got this one movie. He's just going to that well over and over again.
I think if you're going to go, and people who know the Giant well know that the neck has never been his strong point. He was dropped on it at one point by Kevin Nash in a powerbomb attempt. Now they seem to be gripping towards air. They're having trouble seeing.
There is a heavy cigarette haze in this building. I think a lot of the citizens of Huntington have taken their cue from the fine city of Dubrovnik, city-state of Dubrovnik. And, they're not going to let the fact that they're in a public building stop them from smoking those delicious parliaments.
Tell you what, also, I know you mentioned it before, there is sort of a underlying smell of hot dogs in the air at all times here at the TFTB Center.
But I cannot find one for sale. That's what's confusing me, but I'm kind of chalking it up to just another one of these mystical mysteries of West Virginia.
It is a mystical mystery of West Virginia, much like why they still have buffets and how come salad bars are all you can eat. It just makes no sense, but we all enjoy it.
Because when I go to the supermarket, I got to pay for the lettuce. What's the deal?
Yeah, and you know what? The banana pudding is not a good deal. It's too much water.
No, it's just been. It's always in that one state of disarray where it's like half missing and the spoon is just going in there. What happened?
Another big elbow drop by people in the the defibrillator by the Giants. I can't imagine Jamie Noble has much left in the tank. But look, I think he's going for another trailer hitch here, Kurt.
This might be it. I also think the Giant overheard us talking about banana pudding and he just wants to get out of there, but I guess not. I think that was an inadvertent rope break.
It is a rope
He was
break.
about to submit and he just bumped the rope.
He hit it by accident.
Yep.
Another big neck breaker by Jamie Noble going for the pin.
This could be it.
Now this isn't going to beat the Giant, not the circa 1998 Giant.
No.
You know, maybe 2014, 2012.
Of course. The Obama years. That's a different guy.
We all were. And this is the move that won him the championship.
Oh, and it's over. The one time I said, don't say this could be it. It is it.
It's kind of ironic, really.
Yeah, if you break it down.
Now let's see how the replay goes. Here was the trailer hits. We thought it was over here, but the Giant was able to break out. And then, of course, big elbow drop.
I mean, I don't know how you walk away from that.
Well, I think that wasn't the elbow drop where our beloved Cryptid ran in, but it was reminiscent of it.
Reminiscent. Bigfoot clearly still smarting from the backstage beatdown he received from Bradshaw.
The backstage beatdown he did receive from Bradshaw. That is some beneficial, I don't know, bees. I don't know. We're trying. Jamie Noble with a big title defense. I mean, we're all proud.
The abs are looking solid.
Just a reminder, we're at the TFTB Center in Huntington, West Virginia. That is that giant building off to the left. And, of course, this is Manic Monday.
It is. And that oil tanker, it's going to get where it's going someday.
Someday.
There might be some kind of quarantine situation.
Somewhere. Next up, KKB versus Paul Orndorff in the King of the Ring qualifier.
The prophecy is true.
Who wants it more?
That is a great question. I got to feel like KKB wants it more. He's got something to prove. Where
Look at him. Slim and trim.
Orndorff, ever since he arrived in the IWF, has been kind of, I don't want to quite say on autopilot, but I have not seen some of the greatness out of him that we're used to.
He is drifting like Parker Posey in a mid-90s girl who doesn't quite have it together kind of way.
She wants to get there, but I thought you were going to go with like a Neil Cassidy kind of thing. But I think you're right. He's much more of a mid-90s, adorkable, quirky
shop girl
situation, waitress, something like that.
House of Yes.
The possibilities are nearly limitless because the indie film scene in the 90s was exploding. You know what I just rewatched for the first time in like 25 years the other night? What's Eating Gilbert Grapes? And I'll tell you who hasn't been eating grapes, KKB, because he's looking...
We couldn't have been eating grapes. No. Frozen grapes, like out of the freezer.
He's not an animal.
He is. He's
King
Kong,
is.
Yeah.
He's an animal, but...
Paul Orndorff having trouble getting his hands around Bundy's now smaller exterior. But look at this, snapping his neck across the top rope. Woof.
Now, I'm surprised Bigfoot is not doing a run-in in this match because, he might recognize another...
Yeah, you don't want to ruin the territory.
Yeah.
I
mean...
Oh, you thought I was going to say, Noah Cuddity's going to come in later. No, actually, no.
I was like, I really stepped in.
No, it's just more, it's more like, hey, no, I'm like, no, he's
When I went to the Bigfoot Museum, and this is relevant to this match, when I went to the Bigfoot Museum in Georgia 2 summers ago, they have a big piece of poo that's petrified that they claim was left behind by a Bigfoot.
What's in it?
It's just a giant turd, like sitting on a shelf, and you can look at it. Anyway, much like a petrified poo, Orndorff's offense has been stagnant in this match thus far.
Going for the eyes, that is the weakest part of the King Kong Bundy, as you know.
That's what he's always saying. He's like, I'm going to be fine as long as my eyes are left alone.
Get ready for some pain, as they say there in the back.
So, once again, these people are coordinating. If you're going to coordinate the signs,
don't do the same one.
Don't do it at the same time.
Don't do the same one.
Maybe one guy holds it up and then the other guy does,
Orndorff going for the sort of spaghetti-type arms at King Kong Bundy. Always been his weak point. Now going for the breadbasket. Always been his weak point.
It really is just a series of weak points. I don't know how the man's even standing upright and breathing air at the moment.
Trying to help him out of the ring, I think.
I'm a little freaked because there's another little tiny man in the audience right there.
Oh, he is.
I don't think those are children. Those are tiny little men.
Look at him.
It's
His
bizarre.
legs are in like a weird position. Is he in a wheelchair maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a little girl. It's a tiny little girl.
Oh, well.
She was standing up on the grate or something.
Okay.
KKB getting his head bashed in over in the turnbuckle.
Orndorff is looking jacked even for Orndorff.
Yeah. Well, he's the... It's hard work making sure the trains run on time.
I think nothing burns calories like the logistics of running a city.
I do not understand the physics of that move. I believe it is called an ear ringer. I don't know how it rings the ears.
Oh! Well, he says, forget the ears.
Old school Bundy there. Look at this. Oh. Onederful is pissed.
Ground and pound. When in doubt.
The ground and pound. Look at Jaw taking a moment to jaw jack with the fans.
I mean, that's why that little girl is so excited.
That's what they paid for.
It really is.
I don't think you're going to beat. Yeah, that's a 1 count. You're not
Come
going to
on.
beat. Come on. The KKB. Right? Big chop by Mr. Onederful. Almost knocked the ref over. Whoa! Finally got KKB off his feet.
And this, by the way, is another all-new ref. You know.
Yes, but this ref started this match. So it's
fair
you know what? I forgot the beer.
Is it here?
All right. So just as a reminder to myself, this will actually be 2 parts. It's not going to be one long continuous.
What are you talking about? This is a seamless experience.
Seamless. We'll fix it in post.
We have not traveled through time, much like the competitors in the ring tonight.
KKB on the offense. Big kick to Paul Orndorff's face and chest.
This seems to be a pretty evenly matched match.
That's a big old... is that it? That's it? I didn't think that was over.
I thought that was... I mean...
Jeez Louise.
I gotta say, I picked KKB from the beginning because let's be honest. I'm gonna call out Paul Orndorff here. He's been kind of on autopilot.
It's not going well for him. You know, I think ever since, this is a fight of the Heenan family. Maybe each of them, we know who the manager benefits the most.
Yeah, it's like if you got to punch your own sister in the face, it's probably hard.
I don't have a sister, but if you need someone punched in the face, you tell me who you need.
I do appreciate that.
We are in West Virginia. It's very likely that one of these ladies is my sister.
Have you made out with anyone in the audience? Because that...
all right. The answer may surprise you. Of course, now we are in Huntington, West
Sunny
Virginia.
Huntington, West Virginia.
The TFTB Center. That's off to the left there. And then that wonderful parking structure off to the right. Manic Monday.
I was just going to say, parking. I mean, there's plenty of spaces.
Plenty of spaces. Now, the Mulkeys versus the Road Warriors. Can Mulkey Mania continue? Kurt, can it?
This is a large concrete building. I don't know if it can withstand the amount of firepower that's about to be unleashed here.
You mean with Randy and Bill, of course.
Of course.
Absolutely devastating.
The Mullet Brothers. Mulkey Brothers, more like Mullet Brothers.
Oh my God. Hawk is absolutely mauling. I think that is Bill Mulkey.
You know...
No, that's Randy. That's Randy.
One thing I always appreciate about the Mulkeys, a lot of tag teams you see, like the Road Warriors, the guy who's not the active man in the ring, he's engaged in the match. He's cheering his teammate on. He wants to get in there. The Mulkeys, whoever's not in, just like that. They always are just kind of standing there. They don't seem to have any interest in getting in the ring. And he is not getting up. Bill Mulkey looks like he is down for the count outside.
Animal and Hawk are just absolutely mauling the Mulkeys.
A Mulkey mauling.
A Mulkey mauling is occurring here. I think you know what it's time for, buddy.
This is pretty early to go into the finisher, but look, the other Mulkey is dead outside the ring, and this is, oh my God.
The more things change, the more they stay the same, buddy.
Whoa, I did not expect, even from the mighty Road Warriors, I did not expect such a thorough destructification.
Man, I think you could be able to see the entire replay here.
Yeah, the replay is somehow longer than the match was. And we see, that's what you got to do. You got to neutralize the other threat of the Mulkey.
Probably could have been over right there, but Animal decided, hey, the fans came all the way here. Let's give them what they paid for.
I think he was told, unless you wrestle for over 60 seconds, you will not get paid.
He's counting right now. 57, 58, 59.
You got to include the pin in the count. That's
60.
Still the match length.
Count it, Donna. It's time to move on.
You know it was a short match if Donna made it all the way to the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't disappear with no trace whatsoever.
Well, they have earned... They're not... I mean, I don't think they even have to hit the showers.
Nah.
They're just like, let's go to the gym, I guess.
Joink. It's the TFTB Center, buddy.
We're live, and we've been here this entire time.
And it's Manic Monday.
Oh, what?
And next up, Next up, the Missing Link versus L.A. Park in a King of the Ring qualifier. The King of the Ring. The King of this ring, as a matter of fact.
So if you win this, you're the king of this ring, but then you are qualified to compete in the King of the Ring. Is that right?
And we're going started. L.A. Park just shoving off Missing Link like a redheaded stepchild at a custody hearing.
That hits a little close to home. I have to say, I think a lot of people underestimate L.A. Park because he's a little girthful, is how I would describe him, but he's nimble.
He did show us something in the Royal Rumble.
He showed us quite a few things in the Rumble. I agree with that.
Big TKO. This one could be over with already. The Missing Link. Now, while the Missing Link is in a qualifier match, his record did not necessarily stand out as one of the best, but he definitely had some wins. He had 2, as I recall. I had the papers and I put them down somewhere.
I printed them out and then brought them to the last session, and now I cannot find them.
L.A. Park going to the top rope.
Oh, that is a risky move, and it does not pay off.
Turns out that the Missing Links missing you. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, the Missing Link, the LA Park was missing the Missing Link when he did that move.
That was definitely happening. Now the Missing Link, Lancelot Link, Missing Chimp. Is that something?
He has said candidly that his character was inspired by that show.
Now, initially, L.A. Park was absolutely decimating the Missing Link, but I think he might have been playing possum, as it were.
The tide has turned.
And now we have him in the Tree of Woe, made famous by Kevin Sullivan.
He is parked in the corner.
Now, he's not going to let L.A. Park get away from him. He's going out into the ring side. Big reverse DDT. I forget, but that move has a specific name. I don't remember.
The reverse DDT.
There we go. Done. And that's a splash.
Once again, the Usos prominently represented at this show.
Well represented. They've always had a lot of fans in Huntington, West Virginia.
I point it out every episode. I don't care. It's my thing. I just can't believe there's so many Uso shirts out there, but whatever.
Here we go. Well, I mean, each of them has a fan, and then, you know what I mean? So there's like one who's
They've
like a
doubled
Jay
it.
Uso.
Yeah, I got you. That's a good strategy.
Missing Link showing us something here. He is not to be taken lightly.
I mean, we came in kind of down on him.
We did.
And I think he probably heard that. And I don't know how much good the back rake does when the guy's wearing a velour jumpsuit, but
it is
whatever.
A velour jumpsuit. Look at this. Ah! Not going to get L.A. Park down. Don't bring me down, Elo.
Is it a mask or is it paint?
It's both. The paint underneath the mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was not an answer that I was expecting.
Look at this. He's just taking a breather.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to do a move. He was just sort of like, you know what, Alex?
Again, working the back.
Sometimes you got to just kind of sit up there and
know when to fold them.
Yep, know when to sit on the turnbuckle. But you're right. The back is clearly a focal point for the Link tonight. I don't know what the deal with that is.
The Link, I like that. Like, that's gotta get down on the. Oh, he's clearly possessed.
Whoa, what is happening? I don't like
by
this at all.
Some kind of devil. My God.
Somebody called.
And L.A. Park says, "Not today, Satan."
We need an old priest and a young priest. I mean, he probably literally thinks L.A. Park is some sort of living dead entity. And
another TKO. Is this going to be it for the Missing Link? No. The Missing Link showing us something here. Maybe he does belong in the King of the Ring tournament.
I have to agree. Sometimes you just got to fill out a card,
Kind of,
but
the qualifiers are kind of part of the tournament, right?
And it is sort of like, if you don't... Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Right?
I mean, in that sense...
You don't get shown on the brackets.
Because that means my baseball team did make the playoffs in a way, because...
Technically, we all made the playoffs.
Right, to get to the playoffs, you got to go through the season.
They also had to get through me.
Right.
The 89 Yankees had to get through me.
That was probably your finest season.
Look at this.
Oh,
little do-si-do.
Little Michael Jackson shades right there. Missing
Link. Whoa! This is like you were saying, L.A. Park. He's a lot more nimble than you would think.
Yeah, he gets up in the air. And he's safe. He heard the baseball talk, and he's declaring him safe at the plate.
Now he's saying, "My hands are clean. Do you want him dead or not?"
Yep. I mean, that's the only thing that's fair. Is you gotta ask the crowd and let them decide.
Now he's just slapping him around like a metaphor that's slightly offensive, but not so offensive that it makes people write letters to us.
Yep. That is the level of abuse that I'm comfortable with.
Exactly. Hitting him like someone who deserves it, but not enough that it's not still funny.
Yep. Agreed.
Here we go with a destroyer. That's got to be it. L.A. Park.
I mean,
over missing link. 2. Donna counted 3.
He is just like, just finished it. Guy, I'm out of here.
Good night, Irene. Good night. Hey, we want to take a moment to thank the U.S. Department of Wrestling, of course, for putting on this event. Thank you so much, and the good people of Huntington, West Virginia, for hosting us.
They make it all possible. I'm just getting word that the oil tanker outside has capsized.
Oh, no. How is L.A. Parker going to get home? L.A. Parker. L.A. Parker going to get home.
You can buy exclusive L.A. Parkas on the Redbubble store soon.
Coming at you. Coming at you. You know what else is coming at you? We are at the TFTB Center in Huntington, West Virginia. That's the TFTB Center on there on the left. Losing my words. There's the parking garage, and of course it's Manic Monday.
Manic Monday.
Manic Monday. And next up is the main event, the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh man,
Demolition.
I don't even want this match to end.
This
it hasn't even started. I don't want it to end.
So glad you said that, friend, because
oh boy,
it's the Never-Ending Story Part 1, starring straight to the mat. Robert Gibson showing you why you don't.
His own partner was coming in to interfere there. I don't know if they fully understand the dynamic of a tag team.
I'm kicking him in the I think generously we would call that the midsection.
Dangerously close to the crotch, but whatever.
Whoa, that's quite a that's some kind of karate throw, if you will. A big DDT here from Robert Gibson. This could be it right already.
I gotta say, there's something a little weird about Robert Gibson's skin tone. Have we checked? Does he have any kind of like? Has he been drinking colloidal silver? Because he's looked like he's turning a little blue.
It's okay. He has his tiger's eye ring and his topaz and his silver. He'll be fine.
Hey, life is good.
No flipping. We got more action after these messages. Demolition, Rock and Roll Express.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Be back.
We'll be back.
We are going to a break.
We are going to a break after Smash beats up Ricky Morton some more. Jesus.
He's like, we're not on TV now. I can get in all kinds of... Dr. Mulligan's Wrestling Tonic. I tell you what, folks.
I make nothing from this. Nothing from this tonic.
I'm just telling you it's a quality product. And if you... we're back.
So now it's Axe taking it to Robert Gibson. Showing him that, what is it,
colloidal silver.
That is a fantastic word. We got to get that on a t-shirt.
I mean, that is the thing that turns people blue when they drink too much of it, and I think that's what's going on here.
That cult movie. I forgot.
Yeah, but they're not the only ones. Mother God showed us the way, but they are... There's that. I actually think it's in West Virginia. The people who drink all the silver and they turn.
So that actually could be what's happening to Robert Gibson.
I think that is what is happening.
You know, we were doing shtick, but now we have to turn off the kayfabe meter. I think we're still
too real.
Oh, look at this, Axe taking it to Ricky Morton. Look at this. He's gonna.
Oh my God! That'll end your career in a hurry.
Oh, now look at this.
Robert, he's like, you don't want to fight me? Fine, I'll fight this other guy.
We're going to do this one-on-one style. Look at Donna's even getting out of the way. She's afraid she's going to get hit. The two men hit their heads in the center of the ring like a couple of Nimrods. Big pile driver.
I mean, that whole sequence, no disrespect, because let's be honest, if you compare federation to federation, and we are going for a pin here, but something tells me not even close. If you compare federation to federation, our tag division is head and shoulders above all the rest. That being said, I feel like a lot of these teams maybe need to refresh your course on the concept of the tag team.
I understand.
So, like, if your guy is pinning someone, you don't get in there and interfere, right?
No.
And
you know who gets it? The Mulkeys get it.
The Mulkeys are the
Did they enter that?
No. Well, to be fair, he never
shit.
had the chance because he was outside the ring.
Look at that.
I can't. I mean.
No, I mean Smash had to break up that pin. That is Smash, by the way. Axe is on the.
Well,
now,
there's never been a problem with keeping them straight.
Not to turn this into a King of the Ring promo, but I do question the intelligence of Axe taking a match of this caliber before he has a King of the Ring qualifying match with Kurt Angle later on in the week.
I agree
guess
with
next
you.
week, or maybe
The next
week or
Manic
two.
Monday or some Monday.
It's a Monday coming up.
Time is a flat circle that has lost all meaning with the shenanigans of the commish. But you're right, because if he was maybe facing off against some
The Monkeys.
lesser quality, well, I was trying to say lesser quality.
Sure.
Leave the
Of course,
Monkeys out of it
yeah.
because they are, by definition, one of the top 4 tag teams in the IGPWF.
I think top 4 until today, right? I mean, that was quite a shellacking.
It was
they took
savage.
Yeah, it was. You know what? And if you, as the viewers, don't appreciate the hard work that it went to make that fucking squash match happen, for the love of God, you need to appreciate it.
You just don't get it.
You just don't get it.
We told the Mulkeys, don't drink the water in the hotel, and I don't think they listen to us. So it's not on me. Okay.
Listen, don't shake up your Guinness before you open it up.
Oh, man.
And for God's
What
sakes,
a
keep your
disaster.
phone with you at all times. Look at this. Ricky Morton going to the top rope. He's wondering where his Guinness is.
I don't know who he's taunting, but yeah, he's like shaken, not stirred, please.
Oh, big cross body.
I don't know the physics of how he landed that, but
Another pen breakup. I tell you what, is these are 2 high-quality tag teams vying for the top of the division, making a case for why we should have tag title belts.
there's a groundswell of support for some kind of recognition for these teams. And you're right, they're putting on the display. I also think they feel a little called out after I said maybe they need a weekend. Kind of like how you have a driver's license, but sometimes the court tells you got to go take a class at high school.
That is correct.
That was, I think they have taken exception to my suggestion.
I tell you what, that's when the joke's on them. I'm not allowed anywhere near the high school.
I legally cannot complete what the court has instructed me to do based on what the other court said.
Like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, I have been given a contradictory set of instructions of which I do not know how to partake.
Yep.
So I'm going to take a bite out of this apple and put my penis in a hoo-ha.
Which is basically what the Rock and Roll Express just did.
That was called the penis in the hoo-ha. Axe with a big double clothesline.
Oh my God!
Tell you what, he's going to pin Ricky Morton. This is going to be it. Robert Gibson taking the long way around the ring. Good thing that Ricky kicked out of that.
I'm stunned he kicked out. That was a more devastating sequence of events than what happened to us earlier tonight when we missed the delivery man and then our beers exploded all over the kitchen.
Tell you what, no flipping. We got more action after these messages. Hey, the Steel Cage Society. We want to tell you all about it. Kurt, what are you going to tell us about the Steel Cage Society?
If you are an aficionado of steel cages, if you appreciate them just as a concept, contact your local Steel Cage Society chapter today and apply for membership.
And if you enjoy the Steel Cage Society shirt, you can brandish it. You should go to our Redbubble store. Go to the Redbubble store. The Steel Cage Society shirt will be up there soon. Almost as soon as there. Oh my
we're
God!
back.
Freaking up a pen.
It has never occurred to me. I think that would look cool on a shirt. I guess I haven't thought about. I got to send you a version that doesn't have the background. Oh, sorry. Inside Baseball.
Yeah. Now Robert Gibson going to the top rope.
Oh, and he is now at the bottom rope.
It ain't gonna happen this time, kid. I already used "Not Today, Satan," so not today, Geraldine. Not today. We got
The Mulkeys made me do it.
Maybe next week, Geraldine. I'll throw that in there. Or maybe Medea. That way we can tie it into some Tyler Perry.
Something more recent.
Yeah.
From within the last 20 years versus the last 60 years. I think people watching this know who Flip Wilson was.
Of course they do.
You know,
I'm gonna go. You know what? Actually, of course, that's the sad thing. They do.
Damn, you're right.
Which is, we are fragments of our generation.
Oh my God! I have a story about that later after the show.
I don't
tell you.
After these messages, kids.
The problem is we're in there during the messages, so we don't ever get a break.
Look at that, Robert Gibson and Axe just sharing a saucy stare down. Look at.
Oh! Once again, the physics don't make any sense, but it happened.
I tell you what, but anything for the crowd, anything for the crowd. This Uso crowd. Hey, I hear it on good authority that the Uso fans, it's their way of saying that they want tag titles. Is they we so want tag titles. Ooh, we so want tag titles.
I think that's right. They're not supporting the Usos at all. They're supporting the concept of tag team greatness, and you can tell the crowd is electric, and there is not an empty seat. Nobody is going out trying to investigate the mystery of the hot dog smell. They are all here watching An incredible display of strength, I have to say.
I'm impressed that Ricky Morton took out Demolition all by himself, and then Smash just pressed him over top of his head.
Just said, hey, enough's enough.
Well, let's stop playing around, kid. Let's take this thing home.
Now, that's a bold move with the left knee wrap. I mean, he's using that left knee wide, but clearly there's some sort of medical issue going on there. I question the strategy, but what do I know? I'm only a 10-time tag team champion.
Yeah, and I mean, we are the announcers. We are the experts. We're specifically hired. Oh, look at this.
Oh, man.
No, that's why they call him Smash. I think.
He's like, I'm going to smash the silver right out of you. This is actually I call this the reverse Heimlich.
I think he knocked the hairs into his back. He could knock the front hairs into the back.
But there was already a bunch of hair back there. Oh man. He looks like Alf from behind now.
Alf or Al? Who's Al?
Alf.
Oh, Alf. The alien life form.
Yes.
Ooh, big Manhattan drop slam. I never get the name of that one right. Yeah, I blew that one. Donna going for the... Oh, I thought that was it.
The count is a little slow.
Whoa!
But I'll tell you what's not slow.
Another commercial
The
break.
exciting deluge of products that you can buy. Oh!
Cryptids live!
Live.
That's
what I was trying to go there.
I thought they meant live, like they were Cryptids live.
Oh, that would be cool too.
Yeah.
Either way, head to thanksforthebumps.com to pick up your own top secret copy of the field guide to wrestling cryptids.
Yes. You should get it soon because there's only a limited amount of them. Aren't there?
Theoretically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that we've printed so far.
Yes.
Yes. There's like how many? 7? 6?
There were 5.
And now there's 3?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a limited. Oh, now we're back. Limited by its nature. Just like Ricky Morton limiting his tag time by tagging out.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was well done.
Thank you. Go to the Redbubble store. For God's sakes, buy a shirt.
I mean, what the fuck?
We put out this content.
Jeez.
You think we're doing this for the Mulkey Brothers?
That's actually why I got into this.
Yeah, and we pay them by the hour. And
It's still remarkably affordable.
especially with that last match.
It's like I was at the place the other day, and they have a pinball machine, a Godzilla pinball machine, which is awesome. And it's got the price on it for what you could rent it per month.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I could actually afford that. That would be cheaper than if I bought it. Why don't I just rent a Godzilla pinball machine? It's the same with the Mulkeys.
I mean, you're asking me. I'm not your accountant. Not since 1989.
We are court ordered that we're not allowed to talk about that. 1989 is coming up a lot tonight. It was a pivotal year.
That's what's weird is the judge said they had never actually seen anyone been banned from using numbers before. That's like apparently it came down from like...
It was a precedent-setting case.
Yeah. It's a state-level authority to say that you are no longer allowed to use arithmetic.
Not even for like, you know...
No Dewey Decimal.
They're like, if you're filling up the gas tank, you just got to let it go till it's done. You can't be like, I can only buy 5 gallons.
Click only.
Yep.
Look at this. Going for the
click.
smash again. It's a big smash.
Oh, and face down outside the ring. Once again, though, there's a lot of outside the ring action tonight, which is exciting for the fans, but strategically, I don't know.
Strategically.
It just kind of prolongs it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the case of, not to go in complete canon, Demolition, while they are about the wins, they also are very much about doling out the damage.
They like to dish it out.
They like to dish
You're
it
right.
out. They don't like, I guess they do like to take it too. They'll beat each other up.
But see, this is a great example. He is like tag me. He gets the tag team as opposed to like, for example, the Mulkeys, who is just kind of standing there.
Axe is sick of it.
He's had enough.
Not even a legal man.
Shades of Randy Mulkey earlier.
Look at this. Smash, I'm so sick of it.
Right in the kidney. That's not good.
This is an absolute marathon of a match. Again, I'm worried about Axe's qualifying match with Kurt Angle later. I just don't think he's going to have anything
I don't know how much he's going to have left in the tank. This is like when the Ultimate Warrior
ran down to the
ring, exhausted himself.
Just gasses himself immediately.
And, of course, did not win the title that night. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's I don't know.
You mean when he went against the Honky Tonk Man?
Wasn't that at Skydome? Isn't that when he defeated Hogan, though?
Yeah, I mean, he ran down to the ring then, too. That was arguably Ultimate Warrior's best match. We'll have to recreate that in some sort of fashion at some point.
We'll leave it up to the commish.
Yeah, well, I mean, and the commissioners. I mean, maybe that's Jamie Noble's next opponent, the Ultimate Warrior. We don't want to spoil it.
We don't, even for ourselves.
I know. It's almost as if it's just seemingly random and/or just out of thin air.
Just fucking winging it.
Now, Smash taking a moment to taunt both members of Rock and Roll Express as they are outside.
Yeah, and why not? They're outside like a couple of losers.
Yeah, a couple of kids smoking cigarettes underneath the bleachers with their ragtag rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah, these rock and rollers, they're up to no good.
Man, I just can't imagine what's taking them so long. But hey,
just somebody do something.
Yeah, I mean,
he kind of thought about it for a second. He was like,
shot at, oh, look at this. He's making some sort of like, I'm going to jibber jab.
But doing it right in their corner, that does not seem like a smart move, but he escapes without any further damage.
Big hip toss. That's definitely going to count. Oh, yeah, that's a 3 count for sure. Come on. What are we doing?
It's, never mind.
Come on.
The only thing that was over was the pin that was trying to make it over.
Now they're both just going off to the side of the ring to see if they can find out where that hot dog's
little do-si-do. How do you do, man?
Look at this Robert Gibson again trying to pick a fight with Axe.
But he can't. Okay, there we go. Vicious. There's a lot of vicious right hooks flying around the ring right now.
Look at this. Oh, what? Seemingly.
See, he heard me. The right hooks. He's just like, I'm going to punch the air.
Now, Robert Gibson is just going to chill out while he watches Ricky Morton.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like, hey, that happened to me twice.
Yeah.
So,
Turnabout's fair play. And another right hook to nowhere. I don't know what's going on here.
Smash is having trouble seeing.
Yeah, there might be some temporal dementia going on here.
Now with no partner to help out, you got to imagine Robert Gibson's in some serious trouble here.
It's like a Zen riddle. How do you break up a breakup if you don't have a partner? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Robert Gibson.
A crotch blaster.
Maybe another week, Geraldine.
Once again, an evergreen reference.
It is.
The Demolition made me do it.
That's a t-shirt right there.
That is
the Demolition made me do it. Robert Gibson finally getting.
He's just kind of taking a walk over there. He's like, hey.
Oh, look at this.
No sense of urgency. Do you think the tassels hurt or help?
With the tassels on what?
On the boots and the
they obviously help it. Look at this. He's already just in case.
That's just planning ahead.
My God, we can't. This has to be our last commercial break. There can't be another one after this. Or can there?
Oh,
what do you got for us, Kurt? What is this?
Hey, head on down to your local Toys R Us to get the hottest action figures available in the wrestling world today.
Ox Baker and Carl Fergie. Carl, what does it say? Ox Baker. And
it is. Yeah, it's Carl Fergie.
Carl.
I mean, who doesn't know him?
Yeah.
The CWA Wrestling House Show main event. If you get this playset, you can recreate the hottest action from the Continental Wrestling Association in your own bedroom whenever you want.
Ox Baker may be one of the most terrifying human beings that you will ever see. And we're back.
Ox Baker is not here, but we don't need him to be here.
Robert Gibson in control. This, while this is not a match with title implications, there are still giant implications on the line, are there not, Kurt?
There's always pride. We're trying to stand up a potential tag division, and if there's going to be belts, the initial seeding is going to be crucial. So every match counts for these guys.
I am getting word. Hold on, the commission's giving me word.
Must be nice.
The team who wins this match will be the #1 ranked tag team going into next week.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yes.
Late breaking news. Now, I don't want to point out that Alex does not have a headset on at this time.
Not at all.
But,
these messages come directly to my brain. No headset needed. Thank you.
The commish, he's from a different point in the space-time continuum. Their technology looks like magic to us. What can I tell you?
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's fun to know what the commish wants from you? No, it is not.
No, it is not. He's in your ear 24/7, even when it's your own private time.
It's like that season of Westworld, the one that kind of sucked, but you still kind of liked it because Natalie, what's her name, was in it? Rachel Wood.
Well, Evan Rachel Wood is in.
Woo! She is just delightful.
Yes.
Great to look at. Super talented. She's a what do you call it? She's a double danger. She's one of the beautiful people. Yeah. Well, yes, I get the reference. I mean, You know?
Good.
Now
I think you
you're
should
getting-
explain it to people.
Now you're getting into why we rescued Donna from the WWE.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of perverts out there.
You know what? Do you think Manson's like, hey, I never took a dump on anybody's head.
Right. Once everybody, nobody accused me of sex trafficking. I mean, give me a break.
right?
You know?
Yeah. I mean, Jesus.
I was just weird with my girlfriend.
God damn. I mean, at the point at which you have to start saying, hey, I'm not the worst human on the planet. This guy is. That's
Right.
Now, back to the action. Demolition. TCB, taking care of business. Throwing around Robert Gibson. Where's Ricky Morton? What happened to him?
I don't know. Part of me thinks this is the strategy because
There
despite
it is.
all the pain and punishment that Demolition has doled out, Rock and Roll Express won't go away. They want that number one ranking that you hallucinated moments ago.
And then the sad thing is they don't even know. No one's even told them
They don't
a
know.
number one ranking.
For them, and another vicious blow. And he's just like, hey, I'm just standing over here. I'm not interfering.
Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express, they have seen better days. I'm going to tell you what, the tag team efficiency, the oil, the grease, the Demolition showing.
They are showing a lot of grease. I'll tell you what is not express
What's that?
this match.
Yeah. Oh, this could be it. This is the Demolition decapitation. They call that the poop on the head.
And that might be it because I do not see another member around anywhere.
Oh,
And
here
it
it
is
comes.
over. Oh, man. He's like, I just missed it.
What a match.
That was a brutal sequence of events. USA, A-OK.
I tell you what, it is a match that was worthy of a number one ranking.
Now, this was the turning point where he hurt it.
Yeah, and then he fell down and couldn't get up when they counted three.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how you know how pivotal it was.
We're not actually seeing any moves in these replays. They're kind of just
Yeah, it's just sort of bashing him.
like there it happens again. What is it?
I think the interns think you can just throw some footage up there and say this is the replay. The replay is almost as long as the match at this point.
Yeah, but at least we get to see the decapitation again.
There it is.
Where was
Oh,
Ricky
that
Morton?
is brutal.
Was he laying on the side?
Well, yeah, because he had been headbutted into oblivion.
There he is. Yeah. Wow, big win by Demolition.
Demolition. They stayed there, the number one ranked team, but the Road Warriors, who just demolished the might and
They have something
magic
to say about
of
it.
the Mulkeys,
Yeah.
they have something to say about it.
Look at that. Get your feet up. I am very excited. You are very excited. We are all very excited. I'm going to touch my chest. What a great episode, Kurt.
It has been one for the books.
Truly a Monday that was manic.